fence. Can you hear us?
That's right, Pam. You got the right idea. Mike's in front of you, out of the way, full range.
Put it to your mouth.
Put it on.
Where your headphone cord at?
We now have an excellent live connection.
I'm be embarrassed.
Be the
Alert?
first time you've been embarrassed.
So when
You hear you loud and clear, Shibuda.
you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't hear what?
I still can't
Oh.
hear though.
Oh.
Leave me. She can't hear in her headphone.
Oh. I got some milk.
Hold on, because this is what happened the last time.
Sure, it's somebody else.
Can you hear us now? Can you?
I don't want to talk about it.
My computer won't turn on. Did you check the power cord?
It won't
Did
cut
you-
on.
Did you push the button with the power symbol on it?
My mouse ain't working. Is it wireless? Did you cut the switch on?
Does it have batteries in it? Oh.
Josh.
I hate it here.
Why the remote don't work?
No batteries in there.
What the remote say on the bottom? It say LG. What's the TV right there in front of you?
Wrong remote.
Wrong remote.
Like, IT support was my favorite thing at once upon a time. It used to give me like countless hours of talking points. What is going on?
That's your boy.
Today's topic is come to you live in the Red Room. What?
Oh my God.
What's happening, good people? What's
We
happening?
live?
Here we are. Live.
Turn the music off then.
What is YouTube?
I want money.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
What you need me to do?
Everybody, Corey watching porn on his tablet.
Why you don't see yourself? Show enough.
He ain't watching porn. I'm just bull guy.
Damn, what they think I
If
want
you were
much.
watching porn, I'd be watching it too.
That's how you knew what I was watching.
She bent over.
Need you to go back because you're on another screen. What's
Oh,
happening, good people?
okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know what was doing.
Yeah, we back on.
We live.
We live.
We on?
Yeah, Mr.
Oh, we
Go
rocking
Back.
and rolling?
Introductions.
Hey. What's happening, good people? Welcome back to another episode of the Red Room Empire Podcast. I know I don't look familiar and it's been a while, but I'm back. I missed y'all. I know I ain't been missed, but I'm back. So you got to fucking deal with me. Anywho, we going to start from the left with the introduction as usual, and we going to start to the very end.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pam.
Goddamn.
Shay.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Shay.
Just dry as fuck.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Mr. Tony T, aka the famous Mr. Nobody. Hey,
Sorry.
He's doing a good job. I don't even know what the hell's going on right here. We are late as fuck. Let's get the show on the road. Come on, Trav.
Yeah. Ha ha.
Get to this nigga shit. He lose about 80 pounds. Now he don't know how to act. Nigga don't know how to act now.
My dog say you call him Slim.
He the new Luther. Not Luther, Luther. The new Luther right
Hey,
here.
bro, we cutting off letters out the name.
Damn, tiny Luke.
We changing and everything. Luther is spelled with the PH.
There's F's in there. Couple F's in there.
Just to let y'all know, this is gonna be a good one tonight. The energy feel good in here right now.
Oh my God.
Let's go, fucker. Say your
I'm
name.
already tilted, so I'm.
Oh, you been on one.
I'm about to get some more. All I need is a couple shots, and it's going to be on and popping.
Chris Brown style, baby.
Go ahead, see.
Yeah, fuck that.
The story.
Let's rock.
And Corey.
Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and give
So today we're diving into a heated discussion: men who rely on women for financial stability, how we got here, why it happens, and what women are doing about it.
She opened the door.
I feel like
Basically,
I feel like y'all judge me because I asked my mama to borrow $20.
low key, that's what it is. This whole thing stems from that, Trav. We heard the conversations, be like, this nigga right here just asked my mama
I
$20.
get my taxes.
Well, you get your taxes back. Hey, I'm going to say this right now for all y'all females out there that's prepping to give y'all man that tax money for him
he
to
can
quote
flip it.
unquote flip it.
Don't flip it.
Don't do it. You're not getting it
I'm
back.
gonna get an 8-ball and I'm gonna.
He gonna get 10 bad bitches to back up the 8-ball. They gotta be butt naked though. You get them to back that up, and then he gonna get 2 8-balls. Probably snort half of that. And then,
It just ain't gonna work.
he going to
it's just
jail.
not gonna. You go. All y'all going to jail.
He going to jail, and you hiding the dope in your baby crib.
Hey, listen.
Anybody go buy a
Don't do
scat
it.
pack for $499,
Right.
$499 a month.
Do not
for
put a
365
down payment.
months.
How many months?
365 months, man.
365 months.
Hey, at $750.
Yeah, $750.
$750.
Ain't gonna talk about the insurance that included.
Right. We talking $1,200 a month, $10,000 down payment. Get that scat pack of your dreams.
They co-signing, putting a down payment, and he ain't got no license.
And it's a 2012.
Right. You got to sign your child over to free labor.
Basically.
So do y'all think this is a new phenomenon or has it been around?
It been around.
Shit been around since the dawn of time.
Really? I was thinking everybody was gonna say it's a new phenomenon.
No.
It's just talked about no more now.
It's not frowned upon as much now as it was then. Then men were supposed to be the providers, the leaders, the ones in charge, the one providing all the funds and everything like that. It was looked at as, you begging a woman for money or asking a woman to take care of you was just like,
And if it was
you're not a
going
man.
on,
You're not looked at as a man for doing that.
and back then your woman was gonna she was gonna help you look the part.
Yeah.
This day and age, your woman, a lot of times, if she get to the point of she getting pissed off, she finna embarrass you and her. She don't give a fuck. She gon', nigga, you driving my car. You just asked me for this. You just asked me for that. Back then, they'll slide the money under the table or hand you the card to go pay for the meal.
Shut it while I go sell
do
the
this,
dress.
that, do this and third. They gonna hand you the money so you can go look the part or this, that, and the third. And it wasn't about shaming anybody or embarrassing anybody. Now today, it's all about shaming and embarrassing a motherfucker.
Where that
It
come
like
from?
that.
though?
Niggas don't care though. Some niggas don't care.
No, they don't.
They'll be in line.
Cause they'll get over.
They'll be in line at Foot Locker.
Man, they go back to that damn apple.
with their woman right in front
That
of him.
forbidden
paying
apple.
for a pair of J's, and he just sitting there hugging, baby. You know
Yeah,
what I
okay.
mean?
You can say what you want.
When I was
Adam
growing
bit
up,
that damn apple.
I don't remember seeing. I can't remember men that
Like we
weren't-
said,
I'm
it
just
was
saying, like,
hidden.
But
Right in front of your
I'm
face.
just saying that just sitting around, not saying that their wives weren't helping out. I'm just saying like men who sit around at the house all day. I just remember everybody going to work. Like
Getting out the house wasn't always going to work. Even if you seen them doing something, they wasn't really them working. Sometimes they was out there helping
At the other
somebody.
house.
They were helping somebody at the other house or at the other house. It was just not being in the house all day. And if you did see that, it was always an excuse.
Yeah, you got four
You know he
niggas
got
the
hurt
same
on
age,
his
got
last
four different
job.
mamas.
You know he got hurt on his last job, or you know he received a check from the government, or you know he was ex-military, or he get this or he get that. It was some kind of way of making him look good, like he was like he was some kind of help or he was some kind of factor when you were doing the boatload.
And back then, nigga couldn't sit around the house all day neither. They was around you doing bad or whatever the woman is doing.
You can't just be around the house.
You can't be sitting around the house. You got to go somewhere. I don't care where you're going somewhere.
Because that's
That's a
going
pet
to on
peeve.
purpose.
You got to
That
go
is a
somewhere.
pet peeve. What
Like
you sitting
if
in my
she
face for?
came in the house and you sitting in the same spot every day with the same wife beat on in your drawers,
Dirty ass boss.
it don't matter if she's allowing you to do it. She's gonna get aggravated at the fact that motherfucker, you ain't did shit and you been all day. So you gotta leave the house. You gotta go do something.
Smelling like yesterday.
He ain't got the keys to the house.
I mean, real shit. You gotta think about this. You got cats.
You leave.
You got cats that it was in certain areas, certain little corner stores, certain parks, certain. These motherfuckers was there every day. But the reason why you didn't never notice that they was there all day is because the niggas that was getting off work coming up to the stores or to the parks or all this shit, it made it look like all y'all got there at the same time.
Not really, cause you could tell some nigga they got on city worker clothes.
You right.
and the
You right. This nigga got on slides.
He got on slide like he ain't did shit all day.
He got on slides.
Well, nobody wearing slides back then.
Shit, they had the Jesuses,
Them
the old granddaddy sandals.
the ones that be at the cookout.
WWJD.
Them motherfuckers like they was woven in BC.
So since we talking about that, let's talk about the different types of financially dependent men. So we have the comfortable couch king, who's let me start with a temporary setback.
The
That's the guy
PlayStation player.
who lost his job, but he's working toward a solution. And then we have the comfortable couch king. That's the guy who's chilling, relying on his woman, and the manipulator. We have it as that described as a guy using financial dependence as control, but I don't really understand that.
So from what I understand, 'cause I've seen something like that online where he might be the breadwinner, but he's like holding his purpose. Huh?
I can understand that if it was the guy was the breadwinner, he was being manipulative with the money. But I don't understand how a guy who is financially dependent on her
That's
is
called pimping.
The only
Wow.
way I could see that happening is if he was up at one point. If
No,
he was
yeah,
doing a lot of the shit at one
He
point.
could still have the bread,
It's called
Yeah.
but to keep things level, he takes the money from her to keep her,
At bay.
Yeah.
at the same,
I see what you're saying.
financial status. She could be making more money than him at some point, and all of a sudden he has all these unmet needs that she needs to satisfy, and he starts taking her money and using it that way to keep her, dependent on him. Because that's some dudes. That's all they have to offer is bread. I mean, that's all they have to offer is money. So the minute you don't need them for that, I mean, they need to figure out a way to get you back in line.
Yeah.
Some niggas also is blessed with gift of gab. The right woman. you
Yeah,
talk
bro.
to,
Like sometimes I sit down and see it like,
Shit.
what?
either they pound
mean,
that- they pound that meat
I've
like
seen
they
that
like-
shit
like
firsthand.
a smash burger, but goddamn.
I've seen that shit firsthand, and I be looking at them like,
Chicks be buying niggas like
and
big
the-
ass
hey,
chains
and
and
it-
stuff.
bro,
Like,
hey, bro,
yo,
and
how you get
dog,
one of them?
these women, I mean, bust their ass and doing everything to become something in life, and they will sit there and go to back and argue and fight you to the end that they nigga does everything for them. What?
Nothing.
I've seen
Goddamn.
that.
What? What is he doing?
Drop that third leg off on
That dago.
That about it.
He hit that delusional button.
Third eye, third leg.
Yeah, he
blind
shot
eye.
in her third eye.
That
So
third
how y'all
leg.
think we got
Blind
here?
eye, exactly.
Huh?
How do y'all think we got here? How do we get to this point? What do y'all think?
Well,
Pimping be going
when
on.
people start becoming, men and women start becoming more aware of their positions and what they want and how they want it, right? Men became aware that women were using them for, a financial come up. And women realized men weren't emotionally mature enough to see, hey, listen, you're being used. People started waking up and dudes were like, well, now you got to pay me. I want my $40 too.
But back then, it was more like a gender role thing. I don't think back then it was really looked at as being used because that was kind of like the man's role to be the provider back in the day.
Yeah, but
And then women
Just-
didn't have a
but-
lot of
but-
lot of rights
but-
in doing stuff. Like they couldn't get bank accounts and go get stuff by themselves.
all right, now we digging into the crates of,
You talk about
the good times.
Yeah.
We're talking about in the era of us being alive. We were born, we exist, we lived through it. Let's leave Mima and Peepaw back where they was at because we didn't live through their era.
But you gotta talk about me.
We're not talking about them
Talk about me
because
that shit started with women. I think women were using women before men were using women. That would be brothels.
Yeah.
If you look at like all these oldie goldie movies for real, the biggest brothels were ran by women.
We learned the game. Most pimps learned the game from a woman.
Right.
So pimping.
So you think that's what made women be?
But it's just what it is. What it is. Most women look for a man to lead, regardless of what. And so, if they find somebody they comfortable with and confident enough to believe, like, okay, you're gonna lead me in the right path, here you go. Like that's the whole game of pimping. The whole game of pimping is me to reassure you that I got your best interest at heart.
Quit fucking
Give
with
me
me,
your
quit.
money, and we gonna grow. But if you're once again, you the breadwinner. Whatever I got to say to you and make you comfortable enough to bring that bread home and make sure I'm straight, and I can still get you to go buy my J's every week and every release, and you put money in my pocket where I can go drink and fuck off and shit like that too.
Stupidity.
My situation is perfect. You the one stressed out when shit ain't get right. When the bills ain't being paid and everything else. It's on you. The problem is a lot of, I'll say this, a lot of women, it's like when we go through it, it's like, oh, it's gender roles. Oh, a man is supposed to take care of a woman. A man is supposed to do this. A man is supposed to do that. When y'all do it, it's like, oh, that nigga a deadbeat. He ain't shit. He ain't that. He ain't. Every other nigga looking like that nigga getting over it. That nigga winning right now. Until he do some real foul shit.
So that
being
might
on
be what it is
cheating
right
and
there.
doing all that crazy shit, then it's like, damn, dog, like you fucking up, you fucking up the church's money.
That might
On
be
the
what
game,
it is
though.
right there. What everybody else saying, looking in on y'all situation, because if my person down and I'm helping you out, then that's between me and you. It's not supposed to be what everybody else think.
business.
Yeah.
You know, people always talk.
But that's where these topics and conversations come in at. Like for instance,
Just be good to me.
if, like you just said, that example right there, there's a whole bunch of women right now. If you was sitting in a group, it's a group of 15 of y'all. Guarantee at least 8 or 9 of y'all, 8 or 9 of them women gonna say, hell no. I wouldn't dare. I gotta move on. I wouldn't dare help my nigga if he I actually heard somebody say this shit on the podcast. If my nigga gets fucked up to where he gotta ask me for money, I gotta leave him.
That's tragic.
And this is exactly what Buddy said. So you mean to tell me he took care of you
I think I seen that
for
podcast.
5-6 years? You ain't have to worry about nothing. You ain't have to do nothing. Everything was on him. He get fucked up. He going through a hard time, and he said, "Hey, babe, listen. I need you to take care of this real quick, or can you loan me such and such?" This girl literally said, "If my nigga is comfortable enough, or even comfortable enough to ask me for any money, he's not a man, and I can't do that." So that logic still exists, and that logic is if a woman helps a man, she's a sucker or she's stupid. Or if I gotta help my man, you can't be my man. Now, for us helping our lady or helping them ain't nothing.
Supposed to
You
happen.
might. I'm here to make sure you straight, baby. I'm trying to make sure we good. Whatever you need from us, I got you. But in a lot of cases, that is exactly what it is. I know women right now, if they nigga came to them and said, "I'm fucked up right now," nigga, she already looking at the exit though. Nothing about him is appealing anymore.
Well, we got a partner who lady been standing in the paint for his ass.
Facts. But at the same time, she looks at it no other way because it's about the team effort. It's about us growing and getting to that next level.
So she
You
been
know what I'm
toting
saying?
the rock.
But that's where I think a lot of this shit kind of folds because there's no partnerships. It's all about what can I get out of it, not how we gonna get this shit fixed, how we gonna make this shit rock. And going to your question as far as the original question you was asking about the different types of dependency, the manipulating part of it, talk a motherfucker until you sell them a dream. Oh, this is for us. This is for us. This is for us. But you're not doing nothing to help her
Baby, it's me.
increase. Like nothing is being built. We're not progressing. We're not becoming more successful. These bills not becoming easier for her. You still putting the stress on her.
That just put me in the mindset of that movie Acrimony.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Do you all?
What's up,
what
everybody?
about, do you think part of it is more women being raised by men, and so men start to take on women traits these days because they're raised by men and by women and not men?
I mean, it's definitely like the whole lack of men being around does affect how young boys process their emotions and how they, because you'll watch a young boy that's raised and always around women, the way he even interacts or engages in altercations or how he addresses emotions is snappy.
yeah,
It's not, hold on, let me chill.
Logical.
It's not logical. It's just, well, you always, hold on. Well, that's your fucking mama. Who the hell you talking to? Then you got to realize, damn, he been raised around, this is what he's been around. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, a lot of times having them engage with males as much as you can helps them regulate those emotions. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with speaking your feelings. But the whole acting off emotion and not understanding where this may lead you becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's acting without thinking. Like, it could be bad for anybody. As adults, we know it's fucked up for us. But you 10, 15, you between 10, 15, 16 years old and you do something stupid, these kids ain't even getting a chance to live like that no more. They act off emotions, and nigga, we going to a funeral that weekend.
I blame the women that treat their kids like accessories. That's the part
Yep,
I
that's
began with.
that.
I
Yeah,
just that part. I ain't gonna say, like, I'm gonna make my child look good. I'm gonna keep my son fresh. This, that, and the other. I seen it because I used to work around kids, and I seen a lot of that shit. Kids be problems and everything, but the mama, they gonna keep that son or whatever looking good. They keep that boy looking like the fuck nigga that got her in that predicament.
And all the while still bashing the daddy
Still
ass.
bashing daddy, but you know what I'm saying? So
Your
you
daddy
gonna
ain't
take
shit.
this whole mentality where my mama did this for me. What you gonna do for me?
I got a
I was
family
thinking
member
that
like
too.
that.
I was thinking, that's what I was going to ask next. Like, from the mama doing everything for him, do you think that kind of make
Well,
boys
make
who
her
go
think
through
it's
that,
okay.
but it's all.
make them think it's okay or expect that from the woman to
But
do
exactly
Well-
what they said.
Well, I got a family member like that. Like, this man I'm 34. He's 5 years older than me. Still living in his mama's house and got like 8, 9 kids. So and won't get off his behind to do anything. He looked to his mama.
Because mama allowed it.
Yes.
And the thing is, the other thing is what Trav was saying. The other part of that is not just treating them like accessories, but you raising your sons like the niggas you deal with. So these boys watching you take care of niggas, and they ain't never seen these niggas do nothing or contribute nothing or help you out. So when you get to a certain spell, these bros need to do everything for me. They need to do for me, and it creates a bad dynamic.
It creates a generation of worthless ass niggas.
It do. It's
Yeah.
like I said, I seen a lot of this y'all firsthand when working around kids. I mean, kids come to their first
Shout out CCYS.
grades ain't worth a damn though. You know what I'm saying? Always in trouble. But mama
$250 J's.
Mama gonna keep them in the latest. They pulling up jits coming up with the iPhones. I'm like, damn, y'all got iPhones that these grown folks ain't got. Cause mama got it.
But is that statement like a cop out to say like, okay, I ain't never been around males or I ain't grow up around males? So is that like a cop out or is it like a legit excuse?
Well,
It's not an
a
excuse.
little
You
bit of
just
both.
you
I think it's a little
you're
bit
being
of both,
rewarded to
'cause as you
fail.
live, you gotta learn. Because at one, you still can't take that with you forever.
Right, that's my point.
can't.
Like, at what point do you say,
Well,
okay,
you
well, I'm
shouldn't.
grown?
You shouldn't take that with you forever.
Yeah, but-
You should be like, I'm grown. Cause once you get out, I think once you get out of home and you start seeing different shit, like I always joke and say shit like, I don't joke, but I'm dead serious. Like in my world, I used to see my granddad sleep on the couch all the time, and I thought that shit was okay.
Thought it was normal.
I thought it was normal, but you see what's around you. But once you get out in the world and you start seeing different shit, and like, yeah, that nigga wasn't no good. He was doing some dirt.
And grandma wasn't you ain't laying next to me.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
stay up. You sit your ass out there.
Especially like
Go with the
me,
couch
'cause I know
or
with
that
me
cast
getting
iron
out the
skillet?
house, me getting out of the house, I started seeing a lot of different shit getting out of where I'm from. I came to Tallahassee and started seeing different relationships, different family dynamics. And it's just like,
Yeah, how many houses you up in?
You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's also
opened up a lot of shit.
it's also there's a lack in correction when these kids start acting a certain way, and then when they become adults, they're so used to getting their way. So when you tell them they doing wrong, they look at you like you the problem.
Right. Like who you?
There's grown men right now when you tell them, "Hey, bro, you need to tighten up." What the fuck? No, they did. Man, that's her ass. No, bro, that's you.
All day.
But we sit there and say, "But you grown now. You should know better." You got to understand. Most people don't understand if they ain't never had their hand slapped, that it ain't nothing wrong with it because it's been working. Most people don't know something wrong until the person they care about tell them, "I can't fuck with you no more because of this," and they stand on it. People take that shit, that term for granted. You never know what you never know what you're missing until you lose it, or how good you got it till it's gone. Until it happens, then you be looking around like, "Nah, she tripping. She just mad right now.
She'll be back.
She'll be back."
No, she won't.
Then you realize, you start looking at shit, be like, "Wait, what the fuck?
Did I do that?
Wait.
No,
This
did that
motherfucker." Okay, I know I ain't talked to her in like 3 months, but that's like a cruise. That's like a whole nigga hand in that motherfucking picture.
Hold up. Why?
Wait, hold up.
Why
What?
you hand around
Whoa.
the waist?
No, nigga, you fucked up. And then you want everybody. Then he want everybody to side with. Man, you see this bitch? No, nigga, you fucked up. We told you. And that's the other thing. I don't think as men, a lot of times we hold other men accountable. So when you got a circle of niggas that hold you accountable, like I can speak, this group of individuals right here, that is something that is appreciated. That's the reason why it's like this.
Yep, because you fuck up, I'm going to let you know.
But it's other motherfuckers that will sit there, look at you,
bullshit.
and be like,
And
"So what we going to do?"
bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie.
They ready to help. They ready to help you do dumb shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I've been like a lone wolf for a little while because like I tell niggas, man, you fucking up. I don't hear that shit.
Yeah,
You
like
fuck as hell. You dumb.
if you can't, if your circle can't hold you accountable, then you really don't
Kick
care
them
for
out
those
circle.
people, and they
That's
don't.
all they do is
You don't.
pet
You
you
don't.
in.
You don't respect them like you say you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't respect. You don't fuck with them for real. The other thing is though, most women in their circles, the ones who hold the particular person accountable is usually the ones that get outcast in certain situations. You will find that when y'all, unless the whole circle actually holding the person accountable, then it's kind of like, oh shit, everybody can't be wrong. But if it's that one person, that's the one person that ain't getting invited to the brunches no more. That's the one person that got to find out about the birthday situation via third, fourth party.
You always telling me stuff late.
Yeah. No, they ain't telling you late. They didn't want your ass to be here.
But they ain't
Right.
real women though. That's
Oh,
niggas
you
do that
missed
shit.
a
Men
good
do
one.
that shit too.
Nah,
Niggas
we
do
ain't
that
miss
shit
shit.
too. Niggas do that shit too.
But the thing is, and it's like this, like it's like along with those conversations we had about even when they're talking about the financial shit, like if you don't hold this individual accountable of the shit they're doing, you're gonna be paying for this. You're gonna be paying for your other child because that's essentially what she's doing. If you didn't have children, now you got one because you're taking care of a grown ass man.
She got 4 of them motherfuckers.
You taking care of a grown ass man.
Can't claim on the taxes though.
Can't claim him.
Can't claim 'em.
I've been in this situation before, but it didn't start out that way.
But that's usually how it happens, though.
Yeah, it ended up where he would just like all of a sudden he stopped working, or he'll get a job and then work for 2 weeks and then stop, and it just turned into like a year and a half of that, of just me carrying the load. Like,
So I'm gonna ask you, ladies, something. Have you ever met somebody who was kind of smitten? You kind of had that conversation with about they life and
Black
shit.
folks don't know what spitting mean, Tony.
You was kind of
Define the
taking.
word.
You was kind of taken back. You liked them. You felt the little butterflies.
Sweet on that nipple.
Little
Sweet on them.
Sweet on
We don't
So-
make more sense.
Did you ever get to that point where like you were like, let's go out for drinks? You initiated the dating process. You even initiated maybe a trip somewhere. It was something that you probably already took care of, but you invited them to go. And didn't realize that shit was probably going down a slippery slope because you weren't listening to the bullshit he was already on. Until later.
What bullshit are we talking about?
As far as he wasn't gonna ever get off his ass to do shit. He wanted you to do everything. It started that slippery slope. Like, he was looking for you to do everything. Initiate shit. If y'all was gonna do something, oh, go ahead and take care of it. Now I'll do this. But it never happened. And if it did, it was like pulling teeth.
I can't say that I've had that happen since.
Have y'all took a dude out on a date before? Initiated the date.
I have. If I invite you out, I expect to pay.
Have you?
Well, I just took a nigga on a cruise, so.
Okay. I can't make no.
You clap some
buy me
cheeks
a
then.
sandwich.
Anyway, yeah, she fucked her money back. That nigga had to give us some draws. Did you have a balcony? On Ocean View? Oh, bitch, you nasty. Oh. Hey, she fucked the dog shit out there. Nigga, I hope you enjoy it.
hey, she got more better blues.
Listen.
Anyways.
But I'm saying though, like
that dick don't float.
when you did that, was the energy reciprocated?
Yes, like the next time it was his turn.
Okay, how did it stay that way though?
For a minute.
Word for
Remember,
Elmo.
it usually go back and forth. I can't really think of.
But that's
Yes,
cool
I
though.
did. Like one time I did pay, like on the first date. Like I usually don't offer to pay on the first date. Like especially if, I
Did he
do
give up the
offer,
draws on the first
I don't
date?
expect him to say yes.
I was gonna ask her. Was that one time at
If it's
band
my
camp?
First date and you invited me out, like
Pam?
huh?
Was that one time at band camp?
Yes, so one time I did pay and I didn't talk to him no more. You see that?
No flutes required.
You
See how that
invited
shit
me.
work?
Check, please. And then when the bill came, I offered to pay, and he let me pay.
So I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I had somebody invite me somewhere one time, and then when the bill came, she didn't even flinch. And I kind of just looked at her for a minute. I was like, so I sat there for a minute. I ain't say nothing. I'm still drinking on my drink. She still ain't reached for shit. So when he came back over there,
Can I go and take care of this thing?
because she even said to him, just joking around, like, I had to ask him on the date. He kept looking at her like, I didn't have to say shit. Like, I pulled out my card, handled my card, went through the rest of it. Go outside, we talking. Nigga, you know what happened when I got. But I ain't reach out to call her ass. I ain't talk to her. I ain't say a motherfucking thing. And the next time she called me, she was like, damn, I ain't heard from you. I said, it was just funny how I had to pay for a date that I was asked out on. I said, I was like, I guess
It
I
don't matter.
He got
You
that
gotta,
shit.
you know,
The gall.
I was
don't
gonna
know.
do it anyway.
I never knew until
It
now, like, women actually pick
Pay-
up the tab.
Yes, nigga.
I never knew it existed.
Never knew her.
I used to fight it because I'm like,
But
you know, me. I go out to the bars like,
but you
drinking, hey.
But you know what type of nigga you are though. You get what I'm saying?
But
Like
women
you
picking
done.
up the tab was something new to me.
But I'm gonna tell you, how many times we done been out and a motherfucker be ready to pay the tab, and this nigga be,
I got it.
Yeah.
and I'm looking at the end of the table like, nigga.
Because the all right, the group of
Ooh, I got a
the
question.
group of fellas that I rock with, right?
Yeah.
That's how
We
we were
operate.
raised. That's how the OGs taught us how to operate too.
Yeah.
Fight to pay the tab with your homies. Like, y'all shouldn't be fighting on who's
Who's gonna pay the
it.
tab? Fight to pay it.
Fight to pay, and it's a respect thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you, sometimes me. So me and the few friends that I got, like, hey, listen, if we going, we chilling, we drinking, and we eating, I'm covering the whole thing. And then the next time, you know, I could
Yeah.
be sitting down there looking for my wallet, and your money's no good here. And That's how it's always been.
It should, but it should be like that.
I never started realizing that until now. Like, you know, I get up and I'm getting ready to go pay the tab, and I'm like,
no, you good.
Bill's already paid. I'm like, what? Yeah,
Oh,
he already paid
nigga,
it.
when I seen your face do that shit one time at 4, that nigga looked up. He said,
Bill's paid.
He said,
I've seen it happen.
He looked around for a minute, and it was like he didn't believe the waitress coming to the table telling him the bill was paid. So he walked up to the bar. Hey, Casey. She looked at him like, what the fuck you want?
Bill's paid.
She just handed him another shot, like, go away.
So, you know.
But that's understandable because when you're raised a certain way, and like I told you, I probably was going to pay it anyway. It was just wanting to see the intention. You invited me out.
Therefore.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
did she at least leave the tip? No.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker ain't reached for nothing.
God, digital.
The last time she used her hand was when she put her fork down. So when she got done, bruh, like I said, y'all know I'm stupid a little bit. So when she finished and Buddy walked
It
over
runs
there,
in a circle.
he walked over there and he literally, Trav, when I tell you this nigga literally grabbed the ticket. Because what she said, he put the ticket in front of her.
What you do that for?
I got a question.
The only reason why I knew she didn't have no intentions on paying that shit was because when I looked back up, nigga, that bitch was slid in the middle of the table.
Oh, she looked at it then.
Oh, you know she did.
So tell me if I'm wrong. This happened like in my early 20s.
You wrong.
I probably. But
Shut up,
I
Jaquel.
getting out work right now.
I always have a mic.
I planned on going to McDonald's. And a coworker of mine, she needed to ride home. So she was like, "Mind if you ride?" Sure, why not? So I gave her a ride home, but I stopped by McDonald's. And I was making the order, and I ordered my food, right? And she was like, "Oh, I ain't asked if I wanted something." Oh, my bad.
Yeah, she would have went to the
So I
restroom and I would have left.
I got a separate order. She got mad. I like, what the fuck? Why you mad? Why you expecting me to buy your damn McDonald's? I'm just giving you a ride home.
You're a hell of a guy.
She said if she wanted something, so I said I got a separate order. Is that wrong?
No.
Y'all was talking?
No, she was getting a ride home.
You were not wrong, sir.
Okay,
No,
cool.
you wasn't wrong.
And just for her entitlement, guess what I'd asked her for?
Right.
Gas.
I'm going to need that gas money.
Yeah, I should have got some gas.
You got 10
Just
on
for
you?
the simple fact that she imposed on you says that, you know, all right, you
know,
think I'm a
bruh.
sucker.
I took
Alright.
time out of my schedule.
Lollipop
To
on.
come
Make
hang
sure
out
you
with
straight.
Ain't no Tootsie Roll center to this.
So
I would have gave you some fries without you even asking, but you know,
I would have
You
looked
would
out
have
for
got,
you.
you would have got the fries that fell out the pack that's still in the bag.
you want some fries, right? Shake the
The
bag,
cold shits.
So that's a
the
manipulative,
overflow bag.
a manipulative statement that was told to me some years ago, and I was like, I'm finna cuss this man out. But he told me, oh, a woman that really like you will spend money on you, and I was like, huh? But I know him; he was being manipulative. But it's true. A person who like you, they gonna go out their way to kind of like.
They're gonna try and woo you. Yeah, they're gonna try.
And,
all the
and, it's,
things.
and it's going to come from it. But see, the thing is,
It ain't gonna.
there's
come
a
from
difference
no-
from a motherfucker trying to use it to buy your attention than a motherfucker that just want to shower you.
Right.
People got to learn the difference between the two.
Like I like you.
Like-
I heard you say
like-
you like this, so I'm gonna
yeah,
give this for
like,
you, this, that,
you-
and the
you
other.
in
Or I seen
conversation.
this- Yeah.
You like flowers. You like shoes. You like socks. You like this.
No comment.
Motherfucker pop up and show you a couple graphic type of socks and
Pop out and
different
show you.
type of flowers and shit like that. You know she like to grow her own plants. You show up with a fucking bag of seeds and some goddamn pots. She gonna take that shit to like, ooh,
What about some sunflowers?
you know what I'm saying? Nigga, guess what?
Plant them bitches.
Hey, listen, I was gonna help you plant these motherfuckers, but these bitches look good. But
Salted
no,
just
like,
right.
but dead serious though, like that is it's some truth to that. But like I said, you got to understand the difference between buying attention.
No, but the thing was flipped
And gestures.
when she offered to take him out.
Say it again.
No, I was replying
Oh,
to the comment.
but yeah, like my thing is like I said, bro, I have no issue with gift giving or anything like that, but just know where it's coming from. Because I've had somebody leave with their fucking money with me, and it was kind of weird. Because I'm looking at her like, bitch, you want to do what? You want me to move what?
You was a sugar baby.
Nigga. And she gave me the rules and guidelines.
No.
She said if I move you up here,
I'm the rules and
you
regulations.
got the house and you got the car. I only got a couple rules. She said,
I
Ain't
remember
no
that.
other bitches.
I remember that.
Definitely don't have nobody in my house. And you need to be on point whenever I call. So immediately I asked her, I said,
That's something different though.
I said, you got a big ass rock on your finger.
That's some 50 Shades.
I said,
of
you
damn
got a
Wesley
whole,
Snipes break.
I said, you don't have no,
That's a large.
you don't have just a boyfriend or a couple. I see this rock.
Oh.
Y'all in a whole nother weight
Oh.
class.
Oh.
You have a
Well,
husband.
yeah.
You're the fucking assistant
I feel
VP of Xfinity, and you live in Atlanta, and you telling me about a whole nother house and a vehicle. You want me to move, and you don't want me to move in a couple months to get my shit straight. You talking about come next week.
You're a little slut bucket for her, huh?
Nigga, she wanted me. I know if I'd have moved up there, but I had to do some shit.
Did you come visit?
You hear a little.
No, bro. After that conversation we had, we was in Jacksonville. Because I'm over here, my partner in crime over there, he getting the same fucking offer. Cause she was a big time mortgage. She did mortgage bonds and something else in real estate. So her money was long as shit too. And she over there talking to him. She told this nigga, you ain't got to spend another record.
But then again, what about women that are okay with that dynamic?
Huh?
Women that are okay with that shit, like to
Taking care of they do.
Taking care of they do. Like
I mean,
sometimes
then this
people do
conversation
that.
not for them.
Like, cause like I say, we always talk about different strokes of different folks. You know,
Yeah.
you got some women that's probably carrying the weight. I don't know. I never really seen this relationship, but I believe it may exist. But a woman that may be carrying the financial weight in the relationship, making all the money, but she still let her. It's possible for her man to still be the man in that relationship.
I think you could do that, like if it works for some people. I think especially if you have like a house husband, but he's not.
That's
just,
what I was just thinking.
He's not just sitting on the couch playing video games all day. He's actually taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, that kind of stuff. I think in that type of dynamic, it could work.
If she values his contribution to whatever it is that she requires of him, as him being a man, then that's her. But
If you in that relationship, call in right now.
listen, but the thing is, it's like I said, society has such a big play on people, and a lot of outside noise has a play on people. A lot of these conversations don't come from inside those households. It be coming from motherfuckers in their ear. Why you letting them do that? Why you been good for 5 years?
But I heard
When you become uncomfortable,
I heard a prophet say one time, people always talking about you a player, but I don't care what the others say. Just be good to me. So
I can't.
I don't care about the other girl.
he gonna give us a line.
Listen,
He gonna give us a verse.
just be good
Josh
to
said I
me.
ain't finna say nothing.
Just
about
be
it.
good to me.
Just be good to me. No matter what the world
I
tell
have
you, what the
nothing
folks
to
say. I don't care what your mama say, your best friend say, your god
But
sister, your
this
play
is
cousin. Just be good to me.
well, there's 4 men in the room right now answering the question of, could you be comfortable with your lady making more money than you? Can,
Just
or
okay
can
with
you
it?
be okay? Not saying you just at home not doing nothing, but you're both working. Y'all both, but she makes
Her
more money.
salary higher.
Oh
than
hell
yours.
yeah! Because collectively we got a bag together. I'm looking at the credit that we could
Never
both collect.
understood why motherfuckers don't understand that.
If she making a lot of money and I'm making good money, like, hey, look, as long as we can combine our,
It's a
income
fucking
to
team
something
effort.
bigger,
Shit,
I'm fine.
As long as we trying to do this.
If my old
As long as we
lady
trying to
working
grow
at
some
the
shit.
she
If
making
it's
more
a
money than
collective
me.
effort, I'm fine.
Yeah, some men can't
I ain't
handle
tripping.
that.
Matter of fact, I'm baby. you all right?
But let's put a button in it. Don't try to make me feel less than though.
Don't hold me.
Don't hold me down.
Don't try to make me. Don't
Don't
try to
make
make me look. Don't make. Try to make me look.
like a
Try to
hoe.
make me look like a bitch in public. Don't try to down talk me. Don't talk at me. Don't try to make me look bad in front of people. And I think the attitude that comes with certain positions is different. Just like we can say this. Y'all have been around dudes that always try to make their money their whole appeal and their whole spiel to why they should get women.
Cornballs.
Y'all hate this shit, don't you?
Cornballs.
Most
So
of the time, it's not even
Cheesy ass,
real.
man.
So why? So what in some women's mind make them believe that we gonna be okay with it?
I don't know why the first thought is, but I think them type of women be in competition with men. Like,
A lot of them.
Yes,
yeah,
A lot of them.
yes. They done had nuts held on their goddamn chin and their forehead for so goddamn long. Now they like, okay, I got the big swinging dick. No, ma'am. No, it's not happening here.
Keep that dick over there in the drawer.
You going over there.
I think that's why a lot of people say like women shouldn't have jobs in like as lawyers or like those type of roles where they have to be dominant or
Positions of power.
yeah.
Position of power. And a lot of times it ain't because we don't think you can accurately do the job. It's just because a lot of times the cattiness, the competition, it don't even be a healthy competition or even a warrant competition.
Don't bring that
Motherfuckers
shit
just
on.
be competing. They do bullshit just for the sake to say, "Ha, got you."
I don't think it's because of the job role. I think it's because of a person's character.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that has to deal with the woman's character and not.
I've been in the nightlife. You got bartenders and waitresses just because they make more money. They feel they could talk to people any kind of goddamn way. It's a power structure thing. Like they feel like because they make more money, they're more valuable. Now you have to respect me because I have bread. I've said this plenty of times. I done seen a lot of rich motherfuckers get knocked out. I done seen a lot of rich motherfuckers become poor motherfuckers quick. It don't take much and it don't take long.
At all.
Could you, as a man, move into a woman's house? Say she owns a house.
That's a good one.
Could you move into her home?
No.
Why?
Because at any given movement, she could put me out that bitch.
Right. Now, collectively, if it's our home, we
That's
can,
different.
Without
we
a
can
doubt.
do some talking. But as far as me getting comfortable in her home, no. Even,
Because it's her
I don't
house,
even
not
got a
mine.
place to live. I wouldn't dare impose like that on somebody else because I don't got my shit together.
I would never feel comfortable.
I mean,
This guy told me that one time that if we ended up together that
I had a homeboy. He moved in with his chick,
even though he didn't own a home.
and he never really fully unpacked.
I wouldn't do, and it's not to sit down and say I'm not humble enough to, accept the offer, but it's just,
Uncomfortable.
Me personally,
yeah, as a man, I can't, if I don't have that, I can't take that from you. I mean,
That's yours.
Yeah, that's yours. You've earned it. I appreciate the gesture that is it, but at least let me get there where I could say I have a home that, you can come stay in as well. Not just, oh yeah, I'm gonna come crash at your spot. Like, nah, that's just some bum shit.
Nah,
And then-
if it's
You got
because
your
like
spot,
I said,
got
sometimes
mine. We can grow together and get one together.
yeah, or let me get my apartment first. So
but like I'm saying though,
That seems like a waste of money,
in a space in a
what
in a
to
space,
live separately?
Paying 2 rents.
but
it
it's,
is until, like I said, you do it collectively.
like I would rather, if we serious about being together, we done been together for a minute. I go through a hard time. You say, babe, just come stay with me. If I do come over there, please believe I'm not staying in this shit long. I'm getting my shit back right so I can get my own spot, or I'm working to, hey,
Find us a spot.
finna get us a spot.
Right.
No, you're not finna sell your shit. Go ahead and rent that bitch out. Go ahead and make you some money with that, and let's go do what we do. But because I'm never gonna tell you to get rid of your shit that you worked hard for. But at the same time, this is ours. We gonna build in this. We gonna do what we need to do in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's uncomfortable because
that's your ego.
that too.
It's more ego. Just be honest with it.
Yeah.
It's more ego.
Yeah.
Than anything.
It's ego, but I understand it.
It's
Like,
more ego. It really is.
because I think even for me, I could never just go
Bro,
stay in no man's house.
because you got to think about it, bro. You got to think about it. If you talk to some women right now who moved in with somebody or moved in with a dude, shit
It's
go
uncomfortable.
left,
It's uncomfortable.
But shit,
and like,
I
like
ain't
that
leaving.
whole
even at the same time,
that whole get out my shit.
I'm okay with that.
That's not.
Like, if you like seeing, so if you move in with somebody and the shit go left, y'all definitely ain't supposed to be living together. So
That's
let it
definitely
flow.
true.
Move on.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. In
Gotta
most
live-
cases, sometimes
live together.
sometimes they go
somebody.
they go through the argument space and shit like that. And I say this: the one thing you don't want to have is a motherfucker that you, because we know we had this conversation before. Most people argue, they like to hit below the belt. They not arguing on facts and logic. They
don't
arguing
fight fair.
So you don't want a motherfucker to keep throwing in your
arguing
face.
facts.
I let you come in my shit. I let you come stay here. Like even if it was cool with you, but at the same time, like, damn, my nigga, you gonna just keep throwing. I pay most of the bills in this motherfucker. I do most of the shit here. Hell, I keep this motherfucker cleaner than you. I do most of the, like, it's, even though it could be a little bit of ego, but at the same time, bro, you just don't want nobody having that hung over your head.
But even though still a person, I know it's possible. I would prefer them to show me that, because you can. If I move in, first of all, I don't want to move in with nobody. That's just me personally. But if you move in with somebody and they actually do that to you, yeah, you just showed me who you are for real. Because you can not live that person. They can still be that type of nasty individual, but you ain't gonna see it until a situation like that. So that kind of like expedited what you needed to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Expeditiously.
Yeah,
Then you start playing in your moves.
Yeah, you still playing your moves regardless, even if you move in, just in case shit happen. But at the same time, like once I hit my house, that's time to go.
I'm giving myself less than a month and a half. That's just my goal.
Half the time, a nigga like me, I'm gonna move in with my right foot in the door, left foot out. So I'm in there moving
Just in
around with
case.
that right foot, ready to pivot.
I'm
Once I
still
hit
not fully unpacked.
Once I hit my house,
I'm out.
it's your house. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're not wrong. Enjoy your house, man.
They'll be fucking mad as hell, nigga. You pack up in one duffel bag. They'll be like,
I ain't gonna do it.
you gone?
I'm walking out with a trash bag looking like a hobo. In a tattered
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, this bitch.
in
Nah,
a-
hey,
in
I'm
a
putting my shit.
tattered white beater, bitch,
I'm
walking out the door.
putting my shit on the end of a broomstick. But no, like
And I'm petty as fuck. I'm gonna go on Facebook. This woman let help the homeless man move in the house. And they send him on their way. Cause I'm that type of nigga you don't want to do that to. Cause I'll do it. I ain't gonna be mad at you. And I'm gonna have it in the eyes of a nigga. Playing on the background. You gonna look like shit at the end of the day.
nigga, you gonna be sitting there.
I'm gonna find a dirty dog somewhere that had been walking with me.
Hey, looking like one of the Ethiopians in the goddamn.
Looking like. She done kicked me out, y'all. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Nigga,
But I mean, like,
picture me sleeping at a bus station.
no, it's just. I think when it comes down to the finance point of things, it's one of those slippery slopes. Like you don't want to make a motherfucker too comfortable, but you also don't want to just snatch shit from up under their feet or make shit. Always keep beating in their head that this is what I do for you. And motherfuckers who just comfortable with that shit and don't want to contribute and don't want to do shit, I mean, it's up to you to allow them to do that. If you don't fix it and you don't hold them accountable, then shit, why would they stop? Why would they stop?
They're like Mary J. Blige's husband.
Nigga.
Talk about that nigga.
Nigga. What do you want? 35,000 a month?
She got me accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle. What we talking about?
Yep.
Do you think that's okay?
Huh?
Think that's okay?
As
Is
a
it okay
man,
on the other
we
hand?
always say no, but at the end of the day, shit, they do it to us.
You signed up
Is it
for it.
is it okay on the other hand?
It ain't okay for another because
I don't think nobody needs $35,000 a month to live.
what Dr. Dre shit, his situation when he was divorcing his wife, all that shit she was asking for, ain't nobody really saying nothing down to him, but this nigga,
What was her first number? Her first number was like 700 million?
like her phone bill was like 300. How your phone bill that damn high?
How much?
It was something.
It was like,
Better get your OnlyFans.
no, it was like $3,500 a month.
Yeah,
Like $3,500 a month.
How phone
She
she
must
had?
got everybody on.
But listen, those were the extra things. She said she wanted over 500 million down the middle. Like this is what I want. This the lump sum I want.
He did something to that lady.
I was just gonna say he
He
was
did
beating her ass
something.
too.
And she was trying to get back at him for
I
something.
think, but in the way, it's just the world is so funny because niggas be talking about something what a woman would do. She would do that shit too. And sometimes women be like, oh, so niggas will get away with that shit, so why can't I do it too? So it's just crazy. Like,
Motherfuckers trying to go tit for tat.
Tit for tat all the time.
Like man, look.
It's-
Hey, get up.
Know your role.
Can't have
shut
all
your
that shit.
mouth. No.
Go ahead. Get out my hair. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I've seen a motherfucker get nervous. Like I've seen this in live action. Nigga told this old lady when the shit was all done, and he was done fighting and done going back and forth. He said, "Take everything." He told the judge, "The only thing I want is joint custody." He said, "I don't want shit else."
Curly Bill said it best. Well, bye.
he told. Do you know she got even? No. I don't just want everything. Why you just giving me it? He was like, I don't want to argue with you. He
I'm
was
done.
like, I waste more energy dealing with this shit. I've been trying to get away from you for the past 2 years, and you kept this shit up. You kept us in mediation and legal shit for a year. Take it. He was just like, take it.
I'm done.
He said, Judge, whatever she got on that paper, he didn't even read it. Take it.
Yep.
And she was like, nope, I don't want it. So when he ripped it up when she ripped that shit up in front of the judge, guess what the judge said? Ma'am, he just gave you everything you asked for, and you ripped it up. So what do you want?
Your soul.
And his whole point to that was, she don't want shit but to make me miserable. And the fact that I gave her everything, she feels I got something else to fall back on.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. She wanted to make him miserable. I want to take everything that I think you got. So it's kind of like, look, you can't go tit for tat. And these dudes who did that shit, you got to think about it. Star Jones went through it. No, Cheryl Shepard went through it twice. Star Jones went through it. What's the chick used to write the Zane Chronicles? Terry McMillan. She went through it. All these women married these dudes, gave them a life. Nobody knew who the fuck they was. They go get divorced. All these niggas said, give them some money.
Got me accustomed to
This is what I want you.
lifestyle.
This is what I want you to pay me a month.
Yep.
But nobody realized what Mike did, what Tiger did. Hey, lump sum on their ass, huh? Get your ass out my fucking hair.
I don't want to fight me.
Because I know I'm gonna make all this shit. I know I'm gonna make all this shit. No, Michael Jordan and what's it called? Paul McCartney did the lump sum twice. Paul McCartney got hit for 175 million once. Then the second time he got hit for close to 3. You didn't learn from the first time?
What is after his wife died?
Huh?
Is after his wife died?
Yeah, because you know he got hit twice. He got hit in two divorces. And the second divorce, she hit him for more.
So my thing is, they don't have prenups.
I don't get. Listen,
into play?
I don't know why niggas feel like that is a slap in the
Nah,
face.
we good.
But
nah.
I tell motherfuckers all the time,
Protection.
if your person really fucks with you, because what they don't understand is prenups ain't nothing but an agreement. You have to agree to everything that's written down on that prenup. It ain't just like I can say this all you gonna get and you gotta take it. No, it's an agreement. So you can make your shit like, okay, this is what we doing. This. If she's sitting there and fighting you on this shit,
She just
nigga,
want the money.
she not there for you. Because in that prenup, it could clearly say everything we build together, we split
she's a
down the
golden.
middle.
Well done.
And if you put that in that shit and she say hell no, that means she has no plan on putting in effort to building shit with you. She want to take over everything you done built. I promise you,
Take your soul.
all my niggas, if I know you got it, I'm gonna tell your ass, hey boy, that paper already typed up. I know where your heart at, and you want her to be taken care of. But that paper typed up. If you tell me no, make sure you remember you said hell no to that shit when this shit said and done. Cause the fact that you even question some of the shit you question is mean you seen something that made you think like, I would hope she not like that, but she do like a certain type of lifestyle. Ugh.
You got accustomed to it real quick.
That's why you keep everything in your mama name.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just saying, that's what the soccer player did.
Yep, he put everything in the
He put everything in his mama name.
He ain't got shit.
Dog, Job. When I say everything in this nigga mama name,
I saw he hit up with the reverse Uno, 500K in his hand.
everything. Then she tried to find the loophole to it.
I know
Ain't one.
nothing.
She had to pay him.
Yep.
I don't know nothing.
And they weren't even married, right?
I don't know, but
The soccer player, no, they were.
I thought they weren't.
The soccer player,
The
the
black soccer player and then the white
Yeah,
lady.
she had to pay him.
that was the black soccer player. This one was he was Spanish. And
There's tons of these
he
dudes.
he was Spanish. He was
K-Fed was one of the most notorious
boy, listen.
hit it and quit it bandits. Who did he hit? Britney
got,
Spears.
He hit Britney Spears. He got Shay Shay what you call it? Shay what you call it from
Jackson, whatever the fuck her name was, Jackson.
no,
Nah.
not it wasn't Family Marriage. It was
Some weird looking
was
shit
it
too.
Moesha?
yeah, well, Mo,
She was on Moesha with Kim them. Shay
I know he
because she the one that got pregnant. She got pregnant from K-Fed
Yeah.
right after Britney.
Yeah.
She married a nigga
Shar Jackson.
He's collecting checks from
from everybody.
every last one of them.
get paid.
Then he got married to somebody else after her.
Shit, it's cheaper to keep him.
Listen.
that motherfucker, he's getting
But
paid.
this is what I'm saying though. Like, motherfuckers learn to get. Yep. Shar Jackson.
I told y'all
My
it was
ex tried
Jackson.
that when I went through my divorce. That nigga tried to get alimony, child support. He tried to take my retirement. He tried to do me, and I didn't even do nothing.
Damn.
You did something.
It wasn't me.
No. You know what you did?
Married him without a prenup.
Not just that. I'm done. You ain't supposed to leave me.
Oh yeah.
You ain't supposed to take you.
supposed
You're
to
not
take
supposed to sign
everything
these
I give
papers.
you. Yeah.
Quick question: who filed for the divorce?
He did. I filed for child support, and he
that's why.
countersued for.
So I'm gonna file for this, and you don't better not ask me for shit. As soon as you said, "Well, here go child support," oh, bitch, give me everything. You the one got the bread. I want it all, bitch. I want your titty nipples. Give me everything. I want your goddamn. I want everything. I want the 2 toys in the top drawer. I want the 2 gas caps.
All the kills and bits.
I think
Listen.
it was the case, like you said, like how the lady was hurt and she wanted to hurt him.
Yeah, and that's just what it. A lot of times people don't think emotions
Well,
play
that shit sound
into
like a
that
Tubi
other
movie.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And then what was the last dependency you said was the because we did the first
Manipulative was
the
the-
manipulative was the one we went through, and then you went to the
couch guy,
couch guy. That's the ain't shit.
and then the
Just sit
first
down.
one was the guy who lost his job and trying to get back on his feet. I
Hey
forgot
Corey,
what
why
he
you ain't
called
telling about the McDonald's?
So the intent of somebody trying to work their shit out.
About the McDonald's.
It's not a timeline, but it's a timeline.
Late as hell.
What are you trying to do? Why is it taking so long? Are you actively trying to do it, or are you just trying to make me believe you're trying?
Yeah.
Now, if you're trying to make me believe you're trying, then guess what? You're doing all the bullshit and you feeding me bullshit. But me watching you actively go try to get it, and you going to interviews and you trying to create something, and you doing this, that, and the third, you doing odd jobs, you're actively trying to do something. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
And my thing
Little
is with that,
bump and
the way
grind.
things is these
So you
days,
that
like,
nigga that just do Uber Eats?
I mean, if that's what you can get, that's what I was just going to say. If that's what you can do right now, in the meantime, till you get into your next job, like where you trying to be at, what's wrong with that? You bringing in some type of income, you might be able to put gas in my car.
I don't think I would. I wouldn't go into it knowing
Not
that.
going into it, but if y'all already in a relationship,
Oh yeah, if he doing it as a side hustle, okay. But if that's his income, nah, not unless he fell on hard times and he just.
All right, so say that was his side hustle, and he had a regular job and lost that job, but he felt he had that side hustle to fall back on. You
But
gonna
that-
put his ass out there?
No. And I ain't even saying I would put somebody out. If I was already with him, that's one thing. I'm talking about going into it with somebody.
I mean, but
else.
as far as him losing his job and him continuing to pull his weight.
I'm sorry, say again.
I can't one.
Oh, I'm sorry,
And
y'all
if he
both
knew
talking
his
at the same
job.
time.
As far as him losing his job and continuing to pull his weight off of that side hustle, you know, because
Like,
that next job ain't guaranteed that he gonna get another 9 to 5. But in the meantime, he doing his best with his little side hustle. I mean, he may have to make 4 or 5 more deliveries a night, but does that play a factor with you?
If he is getting back on his feet, then I would consider that, yeah. But if somebody
So
is
does he have a
just-
deadline, timeline?
There ain't no telling.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
Ain't no telling.
You just
It-
might wake up in one day and say, man, fuck it.
So this is y'all meet, y'all talk, y'all go on a couple of dates. Y'all haven't got serious yet. He's been able to do everything. He's paying for the dates. He's showing you a good time.
Your
His
life
bills stay paid for. None of this stuff. Then you find out that's what he does. Like that's his income. Is that an issue still?
I don't know. I guess if I'm not having to take care of him, then maybe I could deal with it. But
So
I don't.
that's why it's a question, because being somebody who drive Uber, I'm telling you right now, it's motherfuckers out there right now make $1,500 a week driving Uber Eats, Lyft. Like, it's a hustle, it's a grind, it takes a toll, and you got to do a lot to get that. But it's people that does that, and like I said, the whole misconception about the service industry is that doing stuff like that is, or drive sharing or anything like that, is that those are lackluster jobs and there's no real. And what people don't understand is a lot of times you have people who actually do that and they turn that into something of their own company, their own transport business or something like that, but it's just getting the understanding and knowing how this shit works. A lot of people do it for research. But I also think the perception of what jobs look like and what is how can I say, what is an acceptable living?
Not the taxi cab confessions.
What was an acceptable living becomes an issue too. Because I've heard that shit before. I've heard motherfuckers. Somebody asked him, "Would you date somebody that work at McDonald's?" Never said what position they have. Never said where they at in the line frame. But would you date? No, hell no. What I like dating. You didn't even ask what their position was.
How old are you?
You ain't asked what
Stipulation
what
is
you know what I'm saying? What the
behind it,
stipulation is, like what position do they have? Because
You be working the corporate.
as a fast food chain right now, they have the biggest and like best turnover rate as far as payment wise and managerial shit than any fast food chain out there.
Always hiring. Man.
So it's like sometimes you got to be smart on the shit that you say, because I'm gonna tell you like this. But if I really could, nigga, I'd be working at Buc-ee's.
They're coming. And
They're
I
damn
got
sure
a
coming.
dude number that's gonna be hiring everybody.
Listen, I would be working at Buc-ee's.
What's Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's is the biggest.
But
baddest
Buc-ee's
gas
is the
station in
biggest
world.
gas station, truck stop, grocery store,
121
deli
pumps.
shop.
800
Matter of
parking
fact,
spots.
I'm going up the street to go get me a onesie.
800 parking spaces.
I want one with the feet in
I
it.
had my dog give me a Christmas shirt from Buc-ee's. I got one. I
But,
never been before,
but
but I want.
what I'm saying is though,
Oh,
the way working is looked at today is crazy. If you have a 9 to 5, you're looked at as a lower class individual. Like, if just because you got a 9 to 5, you're barely making it in life. Like dead ass. It is crazy to see college students, freshman and sophomore girls, talking to somebody their exact age and asking them, "So what you do?"
Yeah, nigga, you broke.
This boy can literally say, "I'm an assistant manager at such and such," and this little girl would sit there in that boy's face and say, "Oh, so you struggling like me?" No, y'all not the same.
But then again, you know, it always go down to it. Go work for you. Like shit, if she had like that towards your job,
I like
let
who
it
like
go.
me.
Just let it go, bro. Let it. Hey, you guys.
I like who like me.
I'm glad you feel that way. Thank you for telling me.
As soon as you frown your face about my income, our conversation
But
is
then
over.
again, you don't hit a freedom in the
Done.
job like share driving and shit like that. That's freedom. Like
Well,
shit,
big
I can
time.
work when I want to work.
Yep, cut that bitch on, cut that bitch off.
I can live my life how I want. If I want to take a couple days off and go bullshit around, I can do
Listen,
that.
but I'm gonna be
I ain't
completely
gotta
honest
clock
with you,
in.
bro. If that shit didn't take a toll on my back a few years ago, well, I wouldn't have took that found job. Nigga, I was eating out there. I was eating like dead ass. Most of the time y'all see me, what the fuck I was doing?
Drive.
You eating?
And I remember when it first blew up here. I mean, it was people making like
Man,
3,
I
4
would pop-
grand. It was like 3, 4 grand.
I'm popping up on their ass. We'll go get something to drink, go get something to eat. All right, so I'm holler at you. What, you about to go drive? I'm out there. And I wouldn't stop to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And then have to be to another job. But it's because I just have that spirit. Like I grind. That's what I do. But at the same time, I understand it.
Till that one night your ass got scared and they partying with the messages.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, nigga, listen, boy. Boy, that motherfucker walked out there with that shirt and that shit said Emmy. I say, nigga, that's the Mexican fucking mafia. I say, oh, hell no.
Yeah, but on.
Where you
I
going?
said,
Say?
ooh, shit. I done came to the wrong goddamn party. But I had a good time, nigga. I was out there in Midway, right past the Circle K in that trailer park over there. Dropped the motherfucker off here like, hey, man, cut it off and come have a drink. Nigga, I'm around the fucking fire with they ass,
Say C.
hanging with them. And, nigga, I know tattoos. I know lettering. That shit say Emmy. That said MS-13. I said, oh, these are gang members. But like I said, it was an income, and I just feel like as long as you contribute, as long as you're doing your part, as long as you can never be looked at as a slouch or a bum or anything like that. Now, if you just sitting
As long
on
as
your
you
ass,
handle your
and-
motherfucking business. Man.
yeah, and if a motherfucker sitting on, if you sitting on your ass and you just allowing somebody to take care of you, and you're not doing nothing to relieve the tension or the pressure off of them, yeah, you suck as a human.
Eat a dick and
Why
die.
do you think women allow it?
Cause I love him. Girl.
Sometimes
they have a man on they.
sometimes
He's
it's
a good man.
sometimes it's insecurities in the fact that they
A lot
don't
of
believe
them
nobody else
got,
want them.
lot of them got that daddy complex
He's a
too,
good
man.
Daddy complexes. Some
Your
of
daddy
some,
wasn't shit. So
some of them like projects. Some of them like projects. Some of them like build. They like to build niggas.
He love me.
So
much.
if there's niggas that like build a bitch programs, they'll do everything from go put some work in from your feet to your fucking head. Reestablish your whole lifestyle. Get your whole apartment, change the whole, do everything for you. People like projects. People like building shit.
For me, I think that I did
Yeah,
it
them
because I
project
was
chicks
trying
a
to
whole
be
nother level.
supportive. I felt like,
Can be a project chick.
as a wife, I just felt like that was my role to pick up the slack when he was.
And did you feel like if you stood on business, you was quitting on them?
I mean,
If you would have literally put your foot down and said, "I'm not doing this shit no more," would you have felt like you failed as a wife or you quit?
I don't know.
I just feel
What
like
you mean you don't know?
it ain't wrong with nobody do for whatever, as long as you feel like it's being reciprocated. If you don't feel like it's being reciprocated, cut that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Reciprocity.
You got to feel that you getting back what you putting in.
Cut that
That was
shit.
a schoolwork. Fuck you. It was after 5 o'clock.
That shit wasn't a school word. That was Lauren Hill. She came up with that word.
She came up with it.
She
made that
did
word.
not create that word,
Lauren
Travis.
Hill made that word.
She did not make it
Nobody
up.
said it till Lauren Hill said it.
Trav, take your nap right now on the air.
Hey,
y'all know my
as a matter
mom
of fact,
brought
today
me
is
off the
National Napping Day. So you can go ahead and take your little nooner right
That
now.
was a Lauren Hill word. She created that. I
Spell
stand
it.
by
I don't ever think
Expeditionally came from George Clark.
I've
Spell it.
said this on many occasions. And I've said this to my brothers on many times.
Too many Scrabble letters.
You should never feel bad about something that you should never feel bad for giving or helping if it's a genuine act. If your act of giving and your act is to make sure somebody's okay and they're good, and you're not looking to do something to receive something back, you should never feel bad about it.
Right.
Yeah,
And if
no.
they don't
Now
take,
you-
if
but you-
they don't
but-
take it as the act that it is, that's on them.
That's on them. But what you do need to be knowledge of: are you being a fool at this point?
Right.
At what point
Are
do
being
you
foolish?
are you feeding your own demise? That's where I think people fuck up. They don't realize that you're pouring into an empty cup, a bottomless cup. I ain't gonna say empty. This bitch got it's a bottom. And now because you're not able to receive any of that same love and energy and that care back, you're feeling depleted. Now you're getting angry, you're getting frustrated because, all right, motherfucker, I keep giving and I'm showing where's mine.
It ain't always that too. It just you gotta learn when to get out of the way because you some people think they can out here and do the Lord's work. You're not God. And this person that's in that situation, sometimes they got to go through that shit.
They got to go
You
through it.
can't say you're not God. You got to get out of the way. And let the Lord take the wheel on that one.
So
You know what I'm saying?
how you set boundaries? Like you think you should, like if you're in that situation, you should give your partner a time limit.
No, you know
Nah.
you know when you fed up.
Yeah. I mean, as long as that person
you
making
know
that
what it takes to get you there.
Before you get to the fed up.
No,
part.
but what I'm saying is,
It's
you
about
know,
being fed up. It's about seeing the effort of what they
The
do.
effort.
If somebody's like you're putting in, if I'm putting in more than you, I want it for you. I can't want it more than you want it for yourself. If you don't want it for yourself, what good is me taking care of you gonna do for you? Nothing. So I'm gonna get the hell out your way. I gotta get out the way and let the Lord take the wheel.
You got a business plan, and I'm telling you every day you need to work on this X,
Exactly.
Y, and Z, and you're not doing nothing. But I'm telling you every day you need
Get
to
the fuck
work
out.
on this. Like I can't tell you, I can't make you do it, but
how many times
You
gonna
gotta
keep-
want better.
How
for
many
yourself.
times? How many times you gonna keep cleaning up piss behind a grown person after you done told them the hole is right there? How many times you gonna keep doing it?
I'm gonna piss around it.
I can support you from a distance. I still want to see you succeed, but
I'ma do it from over here.
Hey, I can love you from a distance.
I'm gonna do it from over here.
I want you. I want you to succeed. I want the best for you.
I'm attending my business and attending to these kids.
This ain't my
You
responsibility.
do what you need to do.
I played my part. I got you, but I gotta let Jesus take the wheel from here on you, cause this I'm not a God. Try Jesus. Don't try me.
Can somebody check the comments to see if anybody had a comment that?
The only comment I heard somebody said something about my McDonald's.
Okay.
Nigga, that was like 30 minutes.
That was about
And
an
then
hour
somebody
ago.
said something about love with conditions.
Yeah, and both of them my homies.
Yeah, I don't want no love and no fucking conditions.
Only
So
condition.
that put limits.
It's like a contract.
Like everybody got conditions.
It's like that prenup bullshit.
We the only one that
It
we the
is,
only one that
but-
we the only one that's loved with conditions.
But you gotta have a game plan though.
Like we the only ones that love that's loved that's like love and conditions. Like we can the only time most men receive love unconditionally is from their mom and their kids
And a puppy.
and a puppy.
And you don't think women too? Like you'll love a woman no matter what she do to you?
Shit has been shown. We'll stick around and stay and deal with that shit and fight and claw and try to. If a motherfucker not sitting there, if the only time a motherfucker because the only time a motherfucker doesn't give y'all conditions is when they trying to control y'all. And if y'all stay there and let them do it, that's gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna treat you right unless you do this.
I think men do the exact same thing.
Not all the time.
Not all the
I ain't gonna say all the
Not all the
I
time.
believe in loving you for who you are, not for who I want you to be. Because if you are who you are and I love you for who you are, that's it.
And this is the thing.
You
People
try to be
change
what I want you to be. That shit gonna be a struggle for you.
because now you're compromising yourself to please me.
No strings attached.
You gonna first of all, most people
Hey, can we get off
most
that
people who
McDonald's,
want to
please,
become a
man?
better version of themselves gonna change. You're gonna change to be better, be a better version of yourself for the person that you want to be with. A motherfucker ain't gonna make you change. If they make you change, who are you leaving behind?
But who are you changing for?
Yeah, and what version of that are you
If a
changing?
motherfucker gotta make you change, who are you changing for?
Because you ain't changing for
You're not
you.
changing for yourself.
Don't change.
'Cause you still in there. You still in there. So who you changing for?
Where are we at?
Stand around.
This is your conscience.
We back in McDonald's. That's where we at.
That's what we back at?
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Do you think men are shamed when
This
they
is your
financially dependent
conscience.
on a woman?
Do you think they same?
No.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think men are shamed.
If it's a man who really trying to get on this stuff, I think they are
Embarrassed.
ashamed. Yeah, but if it's a man who just like a bum, they ain't ashamed. They gonna find the next one, or I go back to my mama house.
Shit.
Don't
There
nobody
ain't
love me
nothing else
like
to
my
say to
mama.
that. Because, I mean,
I'm gonna go back to my mama house.
dog,
Oh shit,
bruh,
Mama.
dog, ain't nothing funny than hearing a nigga talking to him, yeah, man, me and that bitch got into it. Nigga, I'm back at my old girl house.
Oh, you put
Right,
me
bro.
out,
What? Oh,
Jody.
listen. Listen, there's nothing worse than seeing a nigga talking about something. Man, that motherfucker had my shit sitting at the door when I got to the house.
In garbage bag.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you this right now, right? I
Man,
moved
I
out of my
forgot what you
house when I
sound
was
like.
like 17.
Me too.
I was in college at 17. I think I went back to New York probably for like 4 or 5 months. It just wasn't sitting right with me. Like the rules just wasn't ruling. And
Couldn't do it.
bro, I kid you not. I was working at Foot Locker. That's how serious it got. Like I needed to get a job. And I was doing everything, bro. I was hustling SIM cards, all kind of shit, trying to get a bag. And I caught up enough money to get back to Florida. I came back and I stayed in a motel, bro, for like 3 months. One of the craziest motels ever, just because I couldn't live in my mom's crib. Like no,
The rules that couldn't apply.
no, bro. Like,
Once you got out, going back.
bro, I'd rather stay in a motel than stay there.
The roach tip.
I got a better question. Could y'all see as women taking care of a nigga and giving a grown man rules?
The fuck?
Giving him rules.
First of all, my mama lived with me.
Think about that because regardless of what, you're taking care of him. There's things you're gonna need him to take care of, to do, and have in place, and this, that, and the third.
Don't come in my house past
Like my chicken
9
spicy.
o'clock. That's what
Like,
you're talking
like, nigga, don't be out all fucking night. Like,
If you got me in the house
see what I'm
previous to 9 o'clock, I'm keeping noise all fucking night.
I'm walking around that bitch with pots.
Oh,
Bing, bing, bing,
Night.
bing.
ain't nobody getting no sleep. You got me here like a caged
Your ass think
animal.
you think you going to sleep? I'm standing over your head. Helicopter.
Ain't nobody getting no fucking sleep.
I'm gonna walk around the house like Winnie the Pooh, bitch.
You're gonna want me out of the house.
Hey, Trav. If she go to sleep, nigga, I got matches between your toes. Nigga.
Hey,
This gonna be bad.
hey. If I do with the bed, I'm gonna take the sheets and throw them on you.
But what I'm saying is like, it's like, you got to think about this. Being a grown man and like being financially fucked up, it fucks with you anyway.
When your dick is
That was
in the dirt.
That was the worst depression I ever went in was when I lost my job and I was really fucked up.
Let's talk about that.
Like
Shit, nigga, for
that,
real.
when I tell you, these motherfuckers had to come check on me.
Hey,
I wasn't answering phones.
certified wellness checks.
Like I was not.
Nah,
they was
get your
texting my
ass up.
phone. They was getting together. They was going to John's house. They
Banging
meeting
on the
up.
door.
They had to come to the house and check on me. One of our homegirls stay way over here on the south side. She called my phone 2 times in one day. I didn't answer. She texted my phone
Them real friends.
and said, "We getting together at such and such." I didn't respond. She was at my door. 10 minutes later, that nigga pulled up. Because I was so fucked up and not accustomed not being able to earn or being able to hold my own. Like, I'm struggling to pay my phone bill. And this is before Uber. So I didn't have, matter of fact, I couldn't even drive Uber at the time. That was when, nigga, I didn't have enough gas money. Then right after that, my license got suspended. Because I ain't have money to pay a non-moving violation ticket. So
But we gonna make sure our own are good, man.
So they came to the house. And because my uncle, he checking on me every day. But the problem was he realized who I was and how I am, so he didn't want to start to make it seem like, because he knew for a fact, if I noticed he started to come in there and start to check on me too much, I'd get in my car and go drive somewhere and just sit there. And I won't come home until he had to go. So he'll come check on me. When she knocked on the door, he ain't say shit. All he did was open the door and said, he ain't been out the room.
Hey, yo, John, you see this motherfucker over here talking?
She came and
I'm
knocked
gonna
that
drag
door.
his ass to Texas.
She came and knocked on that door. Hey, bro,
He like the fish.
you need to get your ass out here. When I came out of the room, he popped up. As I came out of the room, John called him. Hey, where you at? He was like, we at Tony's house.
Not being able to provide for yourself as a man is stressful to certain men. Some men don't care because they'll just lean on another woman to pick up the
Yeah,
pieces.
mooching.
Being broke is different for different kinds of people. You know what I mean, as a business owner, I done had money that I didn't know what to do with. And I had no money. You know what I mean? And it happened so, and I try to explain this to people so often too, where they don't realize it. My broke is a different kind of broke from your broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his broke is a different kind of broke from his broke. Like, I didn't
Everybody
came up
broke
and
ain't the same.
I didn't came up and had nothing so many times over and over and over again. Nobody would ever know, because in between those gaps, I'm filling it with things of substance to bridge it.
Yeah.
People handle it different kinds of ways. Like, if I feel like I could lean on you, or what I always tell people that know me, if I ask you for something, be sure, know that without a doubt I need it. Know without a doubt that I need it. If I gotta ask you twice, don't ever worry about me having to ask you ever again. I will find a way. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. It will always be that.
Yeah, I understand that. And It's
man,
stressful
I'm not
for
sure
women
about
too.
that.
It's not just stressful for y'all. I mean,
Who told you that?
It's definitely stressful for women too, not being able to.
I know what
But as a woman, right? Like
do
I don't
know something
understand
that
that
would,
because if I see my woman in distress and I know she needs something, my brain is programmed see a need, feel a need. So all you got to do is mention it, and I pick up on it as something stressful. I'm taking care of it. You know, it's the worst thing I used to hear in relationships that I was dealing with when I did things and oh, you don't do nothing. What do you mean? I just did all this.
everything.
I didn't ask you to do it.
Go to hell.
It's because I hear it. It's a problem. I feel the need. But because you didn't ask me to do it, it's just like the one time I do say, well, I don't think that's feasible or it makes a point. Who let you in? You see
think
the
he
etiquette
came
of
to the
certain
door like 4
situations,
times.
like it just don't make sense. But and you just gonna come stand in front of the camera?
My bad, brother.
You black bastard.
Go to hell.
Damn.
Yeah, but a lot of men are not like that because I was literally working 2 jobs, and then even after I separated from my husband, I was an attorney in the day, and I did Uber in the night while the kids were asleep.
It's a lot of men who don't think
They
like
do
that.
not
Don't
think
think
like
like that. Like, no.
But like I had to explain to him, like certain conversations that we have in here, every dude don't process and look at. They don't think like that. They don't operate like that. They don't have that. They don't have that character. They don't have that merit. So it's like, as much as you want to put yourself and think that, like, it's other niggas who there are, but every last one of them don't operate and move like that. Like
Everybody
come
does not handle adversity well or
Nah.
the same way.
And then the other part is like, you know, like you said, that's your lady. Her being a single woman when she going through those kind of hiccups and going through kind of shit, that shit she got to figure out. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got that where she probably do got people she can call, but that just like for us, bro, that's not no easy task. Picking up the phone and saying, "Hey, check this out. I'm kind of fucked up right now." Nigga, your pride and your ego and your not wanting that handout shit still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, if I gotta ask you more than twice for help, don't you worry about it.
Right.
I'll never ask your ass again. You know what I'm saying? So
And
that-
noted.
Never.
yeah, that shit's not easy. Like that shit is not easy. And when I tell you coming out of those dark spots like that, man, look here.
Because if I need you and really need you, and you can't make the effort to be there for me, the fuck I need you for?
I don't. Nah.
It's hard for me to tell somebody I need help, like shit like that. Cause when I make being fucked up look good sometimes.
Hey.
There's a lot of
that
us
is-
who do that for real.
Yeah, but that's
Being fucked up bad look too good, don't it?
but that's the
You
best.
wearing that
But that's one of the
mask.
greatest magic tricks that we figure out. But
Wearing that mask.
you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker be all the way fucked up. That's crazy. But yeah, I think
a lot of shit.
being financially fucked up for most men is not good.
No,
Not good at all.
Because it affects your self-worth, your pride. Because when your pride fucked up,
So how do y'all come back from that?
Powder.
Man, listen,
Powder.
Colombian Bam Bam,
Man.
that Bogota Booger Sugar. But no, like
that white
Like,
girl.
it's like, okay, you got some people that when shit get tough, they grind even harder.
And some folks,
It's like they motivation get picked up. Like, I ain't losing like this. You got some that still grind, but that depression start whooping their ass too. And you pray that the depression don't win. Because that depression win, I can sit here and fill out applications all day and go talk to people, shake hands, go to the interviews. My energy not there. My positivity ain't even there. I'm already like, I'm a failure. I ain't shit. This don't mean shit. It'll be better for nobody to worry about me. Let me go ahead and figure out a way to get up out of here.
Devil get to you.
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
very true.
And he be
man.
talking loud.
Better sell your gun.
And he be talking loud, boy. You know what I'm saying? And and honestly, when I was going through my shit, I wouldn't drink, I wouldn't smoke, I wouldn't do none of that shit. I just post up and chill. And like when they would have me out, they'll make me come out or they'll come get me or whatever. Me and Corey just sit in the living room, we'll watch the game, watch TV, this, that, and the third, chop it up, whatever the case may be. Or, like I said, they gonna drag my ass out the house.
Liquor, might have cheeseburger too.
Yep, they gonna grab. They gonna come get me out the house, and like it'll up my spirits a little bit. But at the same time, I gotta go back in that house, and them four walls start talking to me again. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be the biggest thing, like trying to find that self motivation, because you can't depend on everybody else to be your motivation.
Correct.
Like you can't depend on everybody, but it's always good to be able to talk to somebody. If I know for a fact, if I ever send that motherfucking SOS to that nigga right there, he probably not just gonna answer the phone. His big ass I'm gonna hear that fucking truck coming down the street. Hey, bro, I don't like that shit. Don't send me no shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you gonna come down to the shop every day. You know what I'm saying? That nigga gonna have me out by the water fishing some goddamn well. Trav probably gonna send me a whole goddamn application to T-Mobile.
Bro, like I tell people,
But that's what you need in your life.
when I go fishing, that's church. That's church. For me, man, it's you, God, nature. Just the beauty of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, but I remember going out there with his ass one time. I had just kind of like, I think I had just started working again. I'm just sitting out there like, done cast out. I'm just sitting there, had my build up, everything feeling good. I don't know what the fuck came over me, but I'm just sitting on the fucking rocks just crying like a big ass baby.
You needed that.
And them niggas down there, so they can't see this shit. But by the time we got out to move, my eyes were probably swole like a motherfucker. So Corey was like, bro, you good? I was like, nigga, just hand me another bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fucks you up. Now, what we said before, there's some individuals, like she said, them niggas don't care. Man, fuck that shit. I just go move back with my mama. Shit, I go stay with my old lady for a little bit. Shit, my sister got another bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing worse than me hearing motherfuckers talking about shit. I'm gonna go crash my jet for a little bit. Nigga, don't your child stay in the college dorm? They stay in the dorm apartment?
Bro, a lot of
The
times,
fuck?
tough times are either going to mold you or fold you.
Yeah. Yeah. And everybody ain't built for that. Nigga, you got
You're
motherfuckers
going to be forged by the fire or die.
You got motherfuckers who done left here for less.
Yeah, much less.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that we don't talk about enough, that a lot of those things. And think about the pressure of somebody taking care of somebody like that, that's being told that they ain't shit. A woman taking care of a man,
And she telling him.
and he telling her she ain't shit.
She about to get slapped.
Out the door, you got to go, bitch.
Like,
Bye-bye.
think about that.
You can't put pressure on the man.
You
who's gonna put more pressure on
ungrateful
himself than the
bastard.
girl gonna do. Cause you sitting there, if I'm already beating myself up, and you come
Oh, no,
over here
I
and try to
flipped it.
add to it,
Now, I get what you're saying, but I said she's taking care of him, and he telling her
That
she ain't shit.
oh yeah, he ain't shit. That's it. That's what you gotta just say, go to him. Don't be afraid.
He's
to tell
much
somebody.
lower than shit.
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't doing enough. Like, oh boy, listen. But see, that was the same thing he was just saying. Like the shit you
You ain't
ain't
doing
hearing
nothing.
when you doing everything, and you doing even things that they're mentioning. They not even asking you to do it, and they
You
sitting
get
there
that shit
saying,
thrown back in your face.
throwing it back in your face, saying, "Oh, I didn't ask you to do it. You don't do shit." I flip this fucking table, bitch.
And then when you mention what you do, oh, you bringing it up. Look at you. I knew you was gonna do it. And I'm like, but you're telling me I'm not
But I'm
doing
not
shit.
doing it.
You're telling me I'm not doing something, and I'm telling you, but I am. This is what I did. Oh, I knew you was gonna bring it up. Kind of nigga are you?
I don't.
It's
The
shit
kind
like
is going to
that.
fucking correct
I
your
don't-
ass.
Right, like
Hey.
watch your fucking mouth.
Hey, John. What used to be my simple answer to that shit? Stop doing it.
Go to him.
And that's it.
Stop doing it.
But at the end of the day,
Show them what they fucking missing and how easy you made it.
I can't see myself laying around, not doing nothing. With that being said,
We had 11 o'clock mark.
yeah, you definitely ran this one.
Cheeks hurt.
Bring you one of them motherfucking donut pillows to sit up under your ass next
We
time.
need
This nigga done lost weight. Now his motherfucking ass meat gone.
God damn it,
Now,
pause.
now, hey,
No
now
Diddy
it's
shit.
butt bone sore.
This nigga, This nigga ain't comfortable no more. You got to get more cushions on your chair, John. You need fancy shit.
Hey, look, Lufa said that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
We need the couches.
Chair is still a chair.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
As long as that bitch don't collapse on your ass.
Sitting there.
We ain't had nobody fall through a chair yet, have we?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Long,
it?
long time
Yeah.
ago. Long time. Long time.
That was early on.
It was a fall, but it wasn't all the way fall. It was just and then
Chair was like, I had enough. God damn it.
The chair looked like it went across Dusty Rhodes' forehead.
that shit said, "Fuck it."
It was an I quit match.
I don't
Oh,
think
that
it
chair
was-
quit.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
But what we were saying is 11:01.
yeah. Y'all pitch new ideas to the Red Room. As
I'ma
we
need
get
y'all
them,
to be
we'll
active,
keep it
goddamn it.
posted.
Yeah, y'all want to hear something?
I'ma need y'all to be
Talk
active.
about something.
Y'all
Audience
give us some topics. Go ahead and reach out.
I want to talk about what
You got a partner, our big back friend Jimmy, that walked into the room in our camera. He doesn't know podcast etiquette just yet. We're working on his right now. I guess that's why he wanted to walk in to figure out where he could fit
Nighttime.
in.
Kept peeking through the door.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, we gonna get his rolling real soon. It should be entertaining. You know what I mean?
Thank you much.
let's talk about what Charleston White brought up about men hygiene and shit.
You know what? We ain't talking about Charles White because he looked like he stink.
That nigga say men ain't
He
supposed
do
to
look
be-
like his
He
breath
looked
stank.
like he smells.
Like
That nigga say men ain't supposed to be clean.
what?
Oh no, that what he said. He say men that take care of themselves, men who take care of themselves too well are those are feminine traits. Men are not supposed to be have soft skin, clean nails, or none of that shit. Those are feminine traits. The motherfuckers are halfway to being what he
They'll
said, damn
take
near
care.
being
If I
gay.
see your hands and I'm looking at your hands, booty juice, get him. Go clean it out.
Not booty juice.
Listen,
my-
I don't know.
My granddad did look in the crib and I put on lotion one time. He felt that way. Like, damn, nigga, I put
You supposed to just be ashy?
I put on lotion.
That mean pop
I
dip.
scrub my
That mean
hands
pop dip
to keep
his
my
hand in the oil
calluses
can.
from building up because I used to play a lot of ball and stuff. And my mom's used to give me like a pumice
A
stone
Puma Stone, yeah.
and scrub your hands
Mm-hmm.
and keep your hands soft because she says you don't want no woman want to feel
That
no
rough.
Brillo hands against her skin. Like she like strong hands but not leathery. So she used to be like keep your hands.
My track coach
you
and my
know,
football
clean.
coach.
That's what I did.
Take
It just
care of your
made me think
feet.
about
So
my
to
dad
this
who
day,
worked on
you know what I mean?
cars.
My track coach and football coach. And my cousin was the first one. My cousin was the first one to tell me, he say, hey, listen. He say, cuz I'm gonna tell you something that most motherfuckers not gonna tell you. He say, take care of your feet. He say, get your toes clipped, get the motherfucking ingrowns gone, take care of your feet. Cause the last thing you want is an ingrown toenail and that bitch get stepped on. Nigga, your athletic career will be over before you know it.
Yeah.
Then now you think about it, ask Dion.
And that when
All right, next topic. 11:05.
when you be diabetic, got to wash them feet too.
Oh, definitely.
All right, rolling into diabetics and bad feet. So, on the next episode of Red Room Empire Podcast, we'll put it out there. Y'all figure it out.
Is washing your ass feminine.
Yeah, we gonna take you.
Why would Josh sleep for 75% of the show?
I like to bleach my asshole. Is that feminine?
But yeah, man. Hey, thank y'all for showing up and showing out as usual. Thank y'all for interacting. We gonna go ahead and head on out. We gonna start from the right. Everybody say yo salon, goodbyes and all that good shit. So, Jimmy, you hear nothing, nigga? So just yell on the mic, nigga.
You ain't got no mic.
Good.
Yeah.
Anyway, disrespectful ass.
It's Kingpin signing out. Appreciate my people tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, this your boy.
This nigga don't got a name no more. Hold on. He ain't got no name no more.
Bro, he ain't Bubble Bam Trav no more. What's happening?
He ain't got no
He
name
ain't
no
Bubble
more.
Bam Trav no more.
Nigga dance around the shower head not getting wet.
Listen.
Shit, a good job, man.
Call me
Go
Sugar
ahead.
Slim.
Next is Sugar Slim. That's it. You stupid.
Oh my God.
Man, sweet by me.
Go ahead, Tony.
Sugar.
Man, this is Mr. Tony T, aka the famous Mr. Nobody, and appreciate y'all welcoming me back.
No, welcome back.
Okay. It's Shabuda Lante, Shay Nails,